sorry, after the last week we canceled the call due to Eid holiday. Adha Mubarak, Jami'an. I think we have less attendees, probably it's in summer vacations, or probably things are going well with Tatmeen, which is a good indication for us. If you have any question, please raise your hand. I will allow you to unmute yourself to post your question. John, good morning. Can you unmute yourself?
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Morning, John.
Yeah, good morning. So, actually, to start off, like we had this recent incident regarding a supplier. So my question is regarding a controlled medication. So we ordered it, let's say, from location B. So
Okay.
it was delivered also to location B, but the supplier sent the items in Tatmeen to the location A.
Okay.
Okay, so my question is like, who is responsible in like taking this one, or what are the correct ways how to handle, considering that these are controlled medications, and as per DHA, we cannot simply transfer the items from one branch to the other, since that needs a specific approval from them. Then once we receive the approval, we'll do. I know it's like the items were received correctly, but in Tatmeen, do we need also some approvals before we can transfer to one branch to the other? Or who is responsible, or who should be contacted if such cases will happen?
Okay, John, to start with, whether it's a controlled medication or not, on Tatmeen, it's the same process and same procedure. So you don't need to follow a different process or stop the process associated with controlled medication. Whatever you were doing before Tatmeen, you need to continue doing the same. Now, in general, saying that this is a normal medication that you send to the wrong GLN, there are two possible scenarios. The destination GLN have received it or they haven't received it. If on Tatmeen they have received the medication, which of course is not the case in your case because the medication did not reach them, so the shipping entity should say return shipping. In that case, the products will be returned to the original GLN, and then they can send it to the correct GLN.
Okay. How about like if it was not yet received to the destination GLN?
Yeah, that's if it's not yet received to the GLN, they can do return shipping.
Return shipping. But that needs to be initiated from the destination, from the branch.
From the shipping GLN themselves. If they send a shipping message and the receiver did not receive them, they can do return shipping. And in that case, the items would be returned on Tatmeen to the originating GLN.
Okay, from the supplier, meaning, for example, like the supplier sent this item to branch A. Branch A did not receive it yet on the system. So
Yes.
branch A will return the shipping in Tatmeen to that supplier. Then the supplier can ship it to the correct GLN.
Branch A, if they have not received it yet, they cannot return it. The supplier himself can return the shipments back to him.
So the process so the process is called void shipping. For example, shipment, you have a warehouse A, location A, and you are sending it to location B. You have sent the goods to location B. Location B haven't received it, so you can do void shipping. This means the shipping was done wrongly. You can do void and then send to the correct GLN. If the B party, that is the receiving party, they receive it, then they first need to do cancel receiving. Then you will be able to do the void shipping and process forwards.
Okay, sorry, I just got confused. So like, let's say a supplier send the actual items to branch B. Okay, this is the physical item. So we received the items in the branch B, but the supplier send the items via Tatmeen to branch A. So how will this be rectified? So is the supplier going to initiate something, or the supplier A needs to do something from their side?
Yes. No. Supplier A or branch A cannot do anything from his side. Only the supplier can void the shipping messages.
Okay, so they need to void that one, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Which
Branch
option?
A,
Like,
yeah, branch A cannot receive it because it wasn't sent to them on Tatmeen. So they cannot do receiving.
no, no,
If
no.
it,
It was sent to branch A in Tatmeen. But
okay,
yeah,
then branch B cannot do receiving because
correct.
the supplier didn't send them to them. They
Exactly.
can just physically, the supplier can just void the shipping message and that's it.
So they need to void that one because the
Yeah.
supplier now is asking us to receive it to A and then send it back to them. But we haven't received it yet in branch A. So I will inform the supplier that they need to void the shipping from their side. Is that
Correct.
the option like cancel shipping
Yes, June,
in the
yes.
product transfer?
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay. And in this such, because like, for example, like, I think, I'm not sure if like it's a loophole or what, because even branch A is not even notified that something was shipped to his or her, to their location.
There is no such notification process on Tatmeen. What they can do, they can go to Tatmeen, the latest release done by our technical team. It added a stock report. They can check what they are expected to receive per GLN, per GDIN, sorry. So that
Okay.
is a new feature added. They can, but it's not an automatic email that Tatmeen would send to them and tell them the supplier has sent you these GTINs or these serial numbers. That is not on Tatmeen. No.
Yeah, because what I'm asking, especially for controlled meds, for example, that particular supplier sent, let's say, 10 boxes of this controlled to branch A, and branch A is not aware that there is an ongoing shipment, but when MOHAP will check, it will trace that you have a pending 10 boxes to receive, where in fact, branch A
No,
did not even.
Mohab will not ask them about it if they have not sent receiving messages to their JLF. So somebody sent
Okay.
you some items and you never received it. Why
Yeah.
would Mohab ask you about those items? Maybe
Yeah,
they were sent to you
exactly.
by mistake.
Okay, okay. So it's not the responsibility of that branch. It means any
Correct.
pending, unless it's received, it will
Yes,
still be on the supplier side.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, no problem. I think that's like clarifies my question. Thank you so
Oh,
much, Nibal and
oh,
team.
you're welcome.
Thank you.
Uh, I don't think we have any other question. But we will keep the call a few more minutes before concluding. Shamim, good morning. Can you please unmute yourself? Shamim Akhtar,
Yeah, I can mute. Hello, good morning.
we hear you. We hear you.
Yeah, I just one question. Maybe it's very basic, but I'm the representing one of the manufacturing site, which is not been which is in the process of getting license. But we have got the marketing authorization with the same name. Just wanted to check what will be the procedure for getting GLN certificate. Would that be through this forum or you will be through that GS1 directly from GS1?
Through
Is it possible?
JS1. It is through JS1 only. So JS1 issues the GLNs. And you need also to register your products to the drug department so that it would appear at JS1 brand sync as well. Is the product registered that you're referring to?
No, Nipal, we are, as I said earlier, we are in the process of registering our site with the, as a manufacturer. It's under process. And we have gone through a couple of steps. And after the registration of the manufacturing site, we are going to register the product with that manufacturing site. So,
Yeah.
but currently, as being a MH holder, we are intended to import medicine. And for that matter, we are required to have that GLN certificate.
The GLN certificate is issued by JS1 only.
Okay. And what's the procedure for that registration of this site in your brand sync or?
No, once you register on JS1 and obtain the GLN, Tatmeen would automatically receive the details of your location and it will have a record of Tatmeen.
Okay, and what about the manufacturing site?
Whatever location you decide to register on GS1 would be listed on Tatmeen, whether it's a manufacturing site or a licensed agent or dispensary, whatever you register on GS1 would be reflected in real time to Tatmeen.
Okay. Thank you, Nibar. Is it
Sure.
possible to give me offline contact for GS1 to how to get
Okay, they have recently changed their domain name. I will send it on the chat during this call.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Nipal.
No
Thank you for
problem.
okay, bye.
John, you have another question?
Yeah, sorry, it's just a follow-up from the initial scenario.
Sure.
Okay, yeah. So suppose like that branch A received the items in Tatmeen.
Mhm.
So how can we send it back? Is it return receiving, return shipping?
If they received it.
So you have received it, then you need to do the cancel receiving, that is void receiving. And then the initial party, they can do the void shipping. So this is two step. First you need to void the receiving part of your, then the shipping party, they need to void the shipping event.
Okay,
So if you see all these steps, these are mentioned in the updated technical guide, so you can see there.
because
So
I think before in the initial part the cancel is not there, but now like it's I mean like it's there. So once the items were received and we need to ship them back to the supplier, we even from our side we need to void or cancel the receiving.
yeah, because you are going back, right? So
Yeah.
that's why if you want to cancel the receiving, if you just want to ship, you can do the shipping event. That's your call. You can do shipping event to any direction. But if you want to cancel that one, that this was by a mistake, then you need
Yeah.
to do void receiving.
Okay. So once we cancel the receiving of that one, that's it? Or do we need to ship the items back to the supplier?
No, then it's the responsibility of the shipper to do void shipping and send the correct message.
Right. Okay. So it's like I think it's easy. Okay, no problem. Thank you so much.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Lorena, can you please unmute yourself?
Yes, good morning. My name is Lorena Lusetti. I'm calling from Italy. I am a market authorization representative for DESMA. That is a company located in France. It is part of our group. I have a question because we have the product registered in France with the GS1 for France, And my question is, do we need to have a GS1 also for your market in your system, or we can use the one we have for France?
You can use the one in France if you want to handle the commissioning. If the MAH is the manufacturer in France, the GLM in France, then you can use the same. However, you need to reach out to GS1 to trigger it to Tatmeen, because it's currently not in the UAE database. So they need to trigger it to us. So just send them an email. Can you please connect this to Tatmeen, and they will release it. But if you already have products, and as per the UAE drug registration system, the GLN is the France branch, it should be already on Tatmeen, unless
Okay.
it's product.
Okay, so we need to establish a connection using the already present GS1 for France with Tatmeen, correct?
Correct. And that
Okay.
GS1 can do it.
Okay, because my colleague tomorrow, unfortunately, is in business trip, already sent an email and tried to do some steps in order to have our company in France and register in your system and to be recognized as a SPOC. But he didn't receive any, let me say, answer. So maybe we can contact you again to try to solve the issue.
It's GS1 who needs to resolve it. So I will put on the chat the contact email address of GS1
Okay.
dedicated to Tatmeen. Please reach out to them and share with them your challenge.
Okay,
Hmm.
good, thank you.
You're welcome. It's closed. Yes. Okay, so I think we don't have any more questions. So we will conclude this call. Thanks again for joining us, and for the two partners who asked about the GS1 contact email, I will put it immediately after this call to the chat. Thanks everyone, and have a great day ahead, great weekend as well. Thank you.